Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Monday, November 15, 2021. Friday was a strong day in the markets. We closed up near the highs of the session. This is the S&P chart here in the top left. You can see Friday's activity here pushed up and closed right up at the highs of the day. NASDAQ, very similar activity there as well. Today, we gapped up above Friday's high, and we have since kind of consolidated and worked our way lower in a couple different pushes. So we had a push lower, consolidation, push lower, another consolidation taking place here. And we are currently trading bottom half of the range below Friday's closing price. So that's price action that we can look at and discover and see exactly what that has led to historically. So let me go ahead and set this up. We'll use a 3 p.m. entry for this. It'll be set up as a long trade that enters the market at 3 p.m., exits at 4:15. This morning, we opened above the prior day high. I'm going to add that from the opening filters, opening area. I'm going to hit equals next to open above prior day high to add that piece of context to it. Next, I'm going to go into the post-open filters and say that as of the time of entry, we are trading in the bottom half of the intraday range, and that's going to be coming from this intraday close versus intraday range. I'm going to go equals next to close in bottom half of intraday range. And I'm also going to say that that price, the intraday close, which is the 3 o'clock price, is also below Friday's closing price. So I'm going to grab that from intraday close versus daily levels. I'm going to hit equals for below prior close. All right, next I'm going to go to price patterns, add a little bit of information around what happened on Friday. Friday was a strong day, and I'm just going to simply say it closed up near the highs of the day. So I'm going to grab this location last open and closed. I'm going to say that it closed in the top 25% of the daily range. And then lastly, I'm going to put us in a similar market environment. We are above a 10 and 200-day simple moving average. And now I can click view results. All right, here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. When you open above the prior day high of day and the prior day closed in the top 25% of its daily range. And then at 3 o'clock, you are trading in the bottom half of the intraday range and below the prior day closing price. This is taking place in the context of a bull market, which I have described as above a 10 and 200-day simple moving average. So that was what, 6 things I just said there. This study took me every bit of about 15 seconds to create. Sometimes this platform blows my mind at how quickly it can do all of this stuff. That would have taken me a long time to try to code out on my own. But that's the power of this platform. So hopefully you guys are seeing that as I do these videos and are learning a few things. And as you get access to the platform, you're able to replicate these just as quickly as I am to come up with this kind of information on the fly. It's always very powerful. But this study, back to it, the results on it, 81 samples in the S&P dating back to 2003. We've got 91 in the NASDAQ, 78 in the Dow, 85 in the Russell. Win rates on these are strong for the S&P and the Dow. The NASDAQ and the Russell are both neutral. So S&P and Dow both coming in at 64% of these have closed above that 3 p.m. price. For the NASDAQ and the Dow, it's roughly 52, 53%. So we are very mixed on the win rates, but 2 of those are favored. If we look at the average moves, the average loss is larger in all 4 of them. So S&P has a sizably larger average loss compared to its win. That is also the case for the NASDAQ, for the Dow, and then the Russell, the average loss is just a little bit larger than the average win. So historically speaking, the average moves to the downside have been larger than the average moves to the upside, but the win rates are mixed with the S&P and the Dow having more favorable win rates. So more often than not, it has closed above that 3 p.m. price. Hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today, and we will see you next time.